if you are mired in conspiracy theory, if that is your focus, that all of this is because of some great conspiracies that are going on. And bear in mind, remember that conspiracy theories happen because they carry a grain of truth, right? They start with some grain that's real, and then they build a story around it. A story gets built to create some other outcome, or an outcome that we're hoping for, or some change that we think is, or whatever it is. But from my perspective, the idea of that we would have to resort to conspiracy theory is, to me, a reflection of how much you don't trust your own inner experience. That is a direct reflection of the inability in the moment to trust your own inner guidance and to have a relationship with that guidance so that you can determine what feels real, what feels, not even feels, but resonates as truth. Because truth resonates very differently than everything else. When you are standing in clarity, it doesn't mean that there isn't kind of like, holy crap, what's going on? But there is a sense of steadfastness in truth that I think is important to understand, because you regardless of all of this, the truth holds you and anchors you into a steadfast place, meaning a place, a foundational place that you can observe all of that's going on. Notice the feelings that may show up and look to yourself to change the trajectory of your energy and what you're contributing to what you are perceiving. So that's just one example. I mean, there's the violence examples there. You can extrapolate it from every different perspective. If you're blaming one side or the other, then there is that is the division. You are looking at your division, because neither person on either side of the experience really wants anything different. Anything. I mean, so far I haven't seen it. It's word salad. It's one side saying, no, you're a liar. The other side saying, no, you're a liar. Well, what are you saying? I'm saying this. No, you're not saying that. I just said it, but that's not what you're saying. But it is what I just said, but it's not what you mean. What do you mean it's not what I mean? It's not what you mean because this is happening and I just made this up so that I could feel better. And you're like, what are you talking about? This is not. So you understand that's all internal dialogue, guys. That's all internal. That is the level of confusion that we all carry right now, because we have to stop and see the inside reflecting the outside. Where's the love? Where are you? Where is the love? Where are you in that construct? If you can sit in the divide and understand your divide, that's where it changes. Because you recognize, when I recognized where mine was, I was like, what? I did a whole show on it 2 weeks ago on the divisiveness, because I was so blown away that I discovered my divide. And then I realized, oh my gosh, we all have to have this, because I had no idea. It came completely out of the blue for me, because I would never have thought myself a divided person in any way, shape, or form in that fashion. Was I wrong? And thankfully so, because it's giving me a brand new perspective to walk this in a way that keeps me in balance, but keeps me focused in goodness. And I'm not talking about, burying your head in the sand and pretending nothing exists. And that may be valuable, because again, remember, everything that's occurring is occurring outside of self in that sense. So maybe burying your head in the sand isn't such a bad idea for a minute or two, if it disconnects you from the energy that activates your divide.